Hi, it's Javi Rappaport here, and Torah Wisdom to Go again. I'm so glad to be back after our holiday break. So welcome. Do you ever find yourself in a tumultuous situation that seems so overwhelming that you're just depleted and you wonder, how can I get myself out of this mess? So how do we view upheaval? Is it possible that there's something greater beneath it? This week's Torah portion is Noach. Noach means calm and serenity. So what do we expect the story to be about? Obvious. Calm and equilibrium. Well, let's see. The Parshat begins with a description of a nation gone awry. Vatishaches ha'aretz. The world, all of humanity became corrupt. And vatimale ha'aretz chamas. The land was filled with robbery, murder, total immorality. Besides one man, Noach stands alone, like a beacon of light. And Hashem instructs him, build a teva for 120 years to shield yourself and your family from the flood that Hashem is going to bring, and to warn the wicked people to mend their ways and avoid the impending disaster. But his coaxing falls on deaf ears, and amidst jeering and mockery, unfortunately, Hashem brings the flood, the mabul, upon the earth, and it rains for 40 days and 40 nights. And the entire world, all of humanity and Hashem's creations are annihilated. That beautiful world that we just learned in Bereshit, the previous Parsha, has been created, is now gone. And this is Noach, peace and calm. Next story. The flood is over. Noach and his family emerge from the teva, and soon thereafter, Noach curses his son Ham for acting immorally. And that's not all. The last episode, the new generation decides they're going to build a skyscraper. In the event that there is another flood, they will be spared. And actually, they argue, it's just a natural occurrence. It happens every 1656 years, which is the date the first mabul, the first flood, happened. And they contend, we're going to challenge this arrogant God who alone resides in the heavens and see if he can overpower us and our tall structure. And what does Hashem do? Confuses their languages, and they are dispersed among the different lands in the world. The story of calm and peace. But there is calm in the storm, because what looks like a flood and destruction is a necessary step for refining and spiritualizing a world that was, prior to the flood, totally closed and insensitive to any nuance of spirituality. And so by bringing the flood, it purified the world like a ritual bath, a mikvah, which we immerse ourselves in order to refine ourselves and open us up to even our own inner spirituality. And this was actually a catalyst for a new era, which gave rise to our first patriarch, Avraham Avinu, where he introduced the concept of God, spirituality, and even monotheism. And all of this only happened through the flood. And the flood came down for 40 days draws a parallel to the mikvah, to that ritual bath, which is a measurement of 40 sa'ah. Hence, we have 40 and 40. Both are a spiritual cleansing and preparation for greater heights. So there's a twofold message here in this parsha. Noach. When you are confronted with a deluge, know that it's so much deeper and greater, because great opportunity lies at the other end. An opportunity for spirituality and growth. And two, no matter how far you roam, you know that quote, you can always come back home. It is never too late. There's always an opportunity to return and to become more aware of our own inner spirituality. And so, of course, our takeaway. Next time you're met with your own flood deluge, be patient, swim through it, and know the blessing, your growth, opportunity, success, something is at the other end that would not have been there for you without it. It surely is there.